And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Max Muncy.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Jose Barrios. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field, has a beat on it, pulls it in for the out, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Max Muncy.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Barrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. Out. Number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Muncy digs in. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Now it's Mookie Betts. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swung on, belted. Springer going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now in Toronto. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
On the ground, right side. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And the batter now, Stuart Baroa.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball changeup curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. The pitch. In the air to left center. Pages makes the grab on the run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Towards first, fair ball.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Kershaw fires, and that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Lux, they get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch. That one almost got him.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases, and that one's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Foul ball there. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Got it by him for the pay.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it all.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Out to short, Barker. Throws the first in time.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His second of the year. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Two out, space is empty. And the right-hander deals on the ground. Gets it to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, George Springer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Kershaw deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And quickly one away in the second. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Addison Barker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Martinez.
So 2 down, and now the DH for Elvis Martinez. That misses the zone, 1-0. That one ripped. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Nick Raposo swings through it for strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel.
Berrios measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. And a good eye there. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there for strike one. Ohtani at first, one gone. Shohei on the go. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The bat, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
Whips it across, and Betts is gone. That is back here at Rogers Center as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in is the speedy Ernie Clement. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Stuart Baroa. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Big little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now the lefty. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Spencer Horwitz.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Berrios back to work. Strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Clement over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one in the air center field. Has this one sized up? He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter,
2 outs. Base is empty. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. You're so electric, baby.
Ready to go, bottom 4, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The lefty fires. That one's in there. Strike 1. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one fouled off. The Dodgers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
And the slider just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out looking.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's the left fielder, and he's already singled in this game. Outside low, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And now
Outside,
2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's in there, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Goes down looking. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. The right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And now the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Freeman over at first with 1 away. That clips the corner.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Now 1 miss.
2 strikes.
And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called 3rd strike.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here's Muncy to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH for Elvis Martinez. As the lefty gets to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
So up next for Toronto, Nick Raposo. Struck out looking his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. The Jays down by a pair, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So the lineup flips over. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. There's a strike. That's inside.
That's inside. Puts
it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the box again, takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. Liner, base hit. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Kicks and deals, and fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Kicks and fires. Fly ball down the line, drifts towards it, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history. To get really wide, and what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hernandez in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back, catcher, Will Smith.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, first-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Popped up. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing.
Me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad.
And we're back. Stepping in, Spencer Horwitz.
The second baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
The wind of the pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now that's the right fielder, Joe.
Here's George Springer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now at the plate, Addison Barger. First pitch just misses. Barger, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. And here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning.
Take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, now you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 39. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now counting for number 39.
Now, Gavin Lux. And he deals. In the air, left field. And that will drop foul. Righty delivers. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Nance up and loosening in the pen. Pop getting loose as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Lux on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball left side. Fires to second for one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Hard hit, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
first and second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one off the mark, ball 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. Two outs.
Pull, that's inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, number 36.
He's hitting for that call. Came out of the gates really strong.
The line of the pitch. On the ground to short, Rojas. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Chop to third. Fires to first on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Nick Raposo.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That misses, and it's 1-0. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kershaw will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The Blue Jays trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And a pitch. Foul ball. swing and a ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So up next, Stuart Baroa, 1 for 3. First offering and it just misses.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Fires to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The pitch. Popped up. Muncy gets there. He's under it. And that ends the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Back after this on the show.
I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a ball once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's the strike.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And takes low for ball 1. Not too far that time. It's 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And Hernandez is out. 2 away down.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
And now, Will Smith. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Betts off the first with 2 away. Over to first, and he's saved. Big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So 2 away with nobody on. Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to center. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto, and now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats, try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a pitch. That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, you get stability from all of their performances.
Springer now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Dodgers leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Right-handed reliever. 3-2 now. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. 4-2 now. So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Jonathan Clase. 2 on, 1 out. Elvis Martinez digs in now. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Barker at second. Clase over at first with 1 away. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
So the tying run at second. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Nick Raposo. In the air, center field. Pages drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So coming into the game now on defense, Jonathan Clase. He'll be out in left field. Leading off, Andy Pages. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. In the air, left side. Sizes this one up, and there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And they'll do it again. And a 1-2. And that's down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 on with 2 away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, 2 up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Pitch. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And a pitch.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Stuart Burrow.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Blue.
just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Now 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle. Splits the plate, and now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way up.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. For the Dodgers, J.P. Feyereisen. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 45, J.P. Feyereisen.
And that one missing low.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's into the gap. Coming home. The run scores. Here comes a second. Another comes in to score. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Spencer Horwitz.
Huge moment for him and his team, who, you know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Brings it in. One away. And the batter is George Springer.
You have to be careful throwing breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
In there, and it's 0-1. That one hooked foul. The winning run on second base. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab for the second out. Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Nope.
First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's to third. Finds his way through, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. Here comes the throw. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
runs in the ninth inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Let's move like nobody's watching. Till I made, till you make. Only one way to celebrate. Switch off, one option. Let's dance like nobody's watching. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor.
Stands our final line for tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.